Today, December 26th, the day after Christmas, we celebrate the feast of St. Stephen, the first martyr, a deacon, and in the Acts of the Apostles is narrated the drama of his witness and his death, given in testimony to Jesus. There's a moment when Stephen looks up, the clouds part, and he has this vision of Jesus loving him and looking at him from heaven. And it inspires him to make that final gift of his life, this martyrdom. The word martyr comes from the Greek and it means witness. So we honor the martyrs because they are willing to give up their lives rather than their faith. They're willing to hand over everything because they have found the pearl of great price, Jesus Christ and his saving gospel. And so St. Stephen becomes the first martyr, the first person to lay down his life for the truth of the gospel. We see here that from the very beginning as well, that Jesus is opposed by the forces of evil. He's opposed by the powers of this world that want to claim everything for themselves. King Herod is threatened by this child, and so in just 2 days we celebrate the Feast of the Holy Innocents. All those baby boys that were brutally murdered in order to snuff out this life of Christ. We see there then that the gospel, in a sense, is always a choice between light and darkness, between grace and sin, between life and death. The martyrs were faced with that ultimate choice, and they made the right choice. We may never be martyred for our faith, but every day we're faced with little decisions where we can choose for God or for ourselves. We can choose for the kingdom, or we can choose sin. We can choose the light that is broken into the world, or we can choose to remain in darkness. The choice is ours, but the choice is clear. We ask the prayers of St. Stephen today to inspire us to be bold, to be courageous in making that choice for Christ as he did, even unto death. The clouds part and he sees the Lord. And it's this vision of seeing Christ that inspired him to lay down his life. We see Christ in the proclamation of the word, in the mystery of the sacraments, and in the face of our neighbor. May that vision inspire us to give our lives for him.